Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the grand finale of Peak Performer batch number 21. We started this session 4 weeks back. We started a journey. And I told you when I started this session 4 weeks back that the person who started this journey will not be there at the end of the journey. That means you will be a person with renewed conviction, attitudes, and value system. So therefore, that journey is now coming to an end. The course journey is ending, but our life journey continues. So here, the purpose of this Peak Performer Workshop is to help you to experience transformation. Because in MILT, we don't take people's time and money and waste it. We take it to ensure that they can get the best payoff. So therefore, this is a workshop, a live online workshop, which helped you to experience transformation. When I say transformation, it's about we all got some formations, certain conditioning, certain dogmas, certain beliefs, and you're being held with it. Now, this course in that limited time helped you to introspect, to see whether these formations are making you become better. If it is not, then you need to transcend the formation, and that is what is transformation. So I, as your trainer, I did my best because this is my profession. I got nothing else to do other than training. And I ensure that I stay committed so that you people can get in touch with yourself, break those formations, de-anchor yourself, and get the freedom to explore life. So in this exploration, we did a lot of things. One important element that we saw is that the importance of a spiritual dimension. Because we are human beings. We are just not human beings in a spiritual form. We are spiritual beings in a human form. So identify our spiritual nature is very, very inherent. The moment we identify ourselves with a spiritual nature, spirit always breaks boundaries. You're not bounded. You're not caged. You're not captive because you're a spirit. And this spiritual experience is to help you to go beyond the limitations of your mind and body. Because when you more and more identify yourself with your mind and body, you're going to be held captive. But if you can identify yourself with your spiritual being, that is where you experience the essence of life. So in this program, we told you the significance of the spiritual dimension. We also told you the importance of having emotional equanimity. Because if you don't have emotional equanimity, you will be volatile, you will be vulnerable, shaken through and fro, being swung by your emotions. So therefore, having an emotional equanimity is very important. Because the moment you have your emotional equanimity, you will use that emotion for your progress. Because emotions are energy put in motion. If you need to be moving, you need to have energy, and emotions are the one that puts you into motion. That is, you use the emotions rather than the emotions using you. Because some people have got mood swings. Some people are excited, and some people are, at times you're low. Sometimes you're excited, sometimes you're low. That means you're being swung to and fro, and therefore you're not able to use your emotions well. So in this program, through the 7 human relations cards, the 56 principles, we got some inputs on how to develop our emotional equanimity. And having done that, we also did see the importance of intellectual integrity. When we say intellectual integrity means what? We have an intellect and we take decision based on that intellect. Now, when your intellect is aligned with your spiritual dimension, that's intellectual integrity, and you would take decisions which always benefits the larger segment of people. You don't take religions or a selfish means. You will take decisions which will impact the larger section of the society and just not you and your family. So therefore, we will use our intelligence, our intellect to a manner where we can take sound decision for the betterment of everything around us. And then we also saw the importance of having a physical dimension. In this session, you got some inputs as to how you can keep your physical dimension healthy, because it is said life is a journey and the body is the vehicle. If the body, the vehicle, is not in good tune, it is of no use at all. So therefore, having a physical body which is aligned is a very important component of a leader. So therefore, this program is now coming to an end with this small function of you receiving the certificates. Now, as I told you, the certificate is just not something to be put in your profile. You can certainly do that. But this certificate should indicate to you the character of being a leader. So in order to conduct this grand finale of Peak Performer batch number 21, I've got a person who's going to be a master of ceremony. This person did MILT Peak Performer Workshop in June 2021. And right from the time this person did the program, because I remember this person called me and said, I heard you talk in a platform and I want to talk like you. I said, don't worry, do a course. And therefore, she joined this program in June 2021. Not only did she want to develop, but the moment it was offered to her, she grabbed it. And now she's the senior manager in Anthem Biosciences. It's in Bommachandra, Bengaluru. She is happily married and blessed with a daughter who is pursuing an MS in Canada. A very happy lady in all dimensions of life and really all set to make it big and accelerate a pace of achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear peak performers and Miltonians, let's welcome the Master of Ceremony for this grand finale, batch number 21, Miltonian Kavita. Can you give Kavita a big applause? Congratulations, Kavita, and over to you.
Thank you, Danny. Okay, good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
How are you all?
Top of the world.
Okay, thank you. Okay. My dear peak performers of batch 21, congratulations on successful completion of the program Peak Performer Workshop. MILT is not a certification course. It assures a new way of life. By this time, you would have realized the intensity and essence of this program. Peak Performer Workshop is holistic, and in that, it empowers you to realize the inherent potential and the need to grow in all the dimensions of life, such as physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. As our trainer Danny always says, MILT course is not a knowing course, it is a doing course. Therefore, it is a necessity to internalize the training by continuously practicing and honing your leadership skills to become a better version of yourself. I did my Peak Performer Workshop in June 2021. Though I am a bit nervous to speak in this platform, I can confidently say that there is a huge transformation with regard to other areas are concerned, whether it is personal or professional. I'm slowly overcoming the fear of speaking in public. I am proud to be a Miltonian. Peak Performer Workshop is a leadership course. As we have understood, leadership is not in power that is acquired by position or possession. It is about tapping into the reservoir of power within us and contributing in making a difference in people's lives. MILT provides a platform for continuous growth and development through MILT alumni. Please do take part in these alumni, which happens every month in Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, Kolkata, Pune, and in Middle East. This will help you to get the maximum benefit out of it. We also have biannual MILT national conventions. The next national convention, Break Free 23, is happening in December in Kolkata. Please try to attend the same. As our mentor Apresh Acharya always says, attending one national convention is equal to attending 10 MILT leadership courses. These MILT alumni and national conventions are great opportunities to exhibit your talent and to be in the fraternity of a right-minded people. Also, to retain the training in you, please read the 7 HR cards regularly for at least 2 years in order to live by them. This practice will help you to maintain the mental equilibrium and face situations of all kinds. MILT vision statement says, let us make this world a little better because we came here. So let our coming into this world be an event in making this world a better place to live in. So friends, let us take a responsibility and join our hands in this noble endeavor. Thank you so much.
Yay! Congratulations. Good one, Abhita.
Yeah. And now I am going to perform a most pleasant task of calling the graduating peak performers one by one. And the called peak performer will appear on screen and will give speech of acceptance for 1 minute. I repeat, for 60 seconds. So now I am going to call a charming and committed young lady who is also a stand-up comedian. She is Bachelor of Business Administration by qualification, and she is from the land of dreams and fantasy, Dubai. So she is working as a manager in Saraya e-commerce. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome MILT Peak Performer Elna Tito Vadakan.
Yeah, Elna. Come on, Elna.
Thank you very much for this appreciation. I am honored. I remember hearing about MILT through Snehalaya when my mentor mentioned about Snehalaya a couple of months ago. And whenever he kept saying either there will be work or some other commitment for me, which is why I couldn't dedicate my time. But this time when he said, I made sure that no matter even if the earth falls down, I will attend the session. And out of all the 7 human relationship cards, the second relationship card, point number 2, actually made a lot of difference in my work life. So even if I didn't transform as Danny said I would transform, I believe the human relationship cards make a lot of difference for me at the moment. So I am really honored and thankful to Danny and to Ramesh for bringing me to this particular session. Thank you very much.
Yay!
Yeah.
Come on, let's celebrate.
Elna, thank you so much. Okay. Next, here comes a confident and highly optimistic young man. He is a Bachelor of Engineering by qualification, the director at Allen Electronic Systems Private Limited from the wealthiest city of India, Mumbai. Let us welcome MILT Peak Performer Guru Prasad.
Yeah, Guru. Come
Thank
on.
you very much for this. I am currently having a very bad sore throat. To this workshop, the first 2 HR cards that were given by Danny are ways to make people happy, and I agree with you. And it has made a huge difference. I used to earlier, like the sentence say, I used to retaliate without thinking about people. And the first day when Danny said, don't criticize, condemn, or complain, and he said, 1 week you practice this, it was very hard to do that. And that really made a huge difference in how I speak to people at my workplace and also outside the work. So I used to try to find words instead of complaining, try to find other words to tell them that what they do is wrong and this is how they should improve. And going forward, I also look forward to attending a lot more sessions of Danny. And I'll surely take out more time than I did this time. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Good, Guru Prasad. Good.
Thank you, Guru Prasad. Thank you, Danny. All are appreciating and all are following the HR cards. I'd like to call upon a person who is coordinating from behind the screen, the Miltonian Noel Jacob. He will talk few words about our training program.
It's been a pleasure being with you all for the past 4 weeks, and it's my duty to keep this meeting running without any disturbances or without any obstructions. And I thank all the participants for being there for this grand finale and making it a grand success. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Noel.
Okay, right.
Now let us listen the guest Miltonian. He is highly committed and ever willing to help people. He lives in Dubai. He is an engineer. He is an electrical engineering and master in operations research by qualification. He has over 30 years of experience in airline industry and currently is working as a senior vice president in Fly Dubai. Let us welcome the Miltonian Ramesh Anantaraman.
Yeah, Ramesh.
Thank you. Good morning, Miltonians, the freshly graduated Miltonians. It's really pleasure to see more and more people joining the MILT fraternity. And dear friends, what I wanted to emphasize you today is this is not an end of a journey. In every course you attend, the graduation marks the end of a journey. You take that certificate, hang it and say, I am a graduate from here. But in MILT, the graduation is the beginning of your journey. It should change you. They say all great people, successful people, they just don't do just the different things. They do everything differently. So from today, it's going to be the new you. Everything what you have learned in this course, you have to do. As our mentor Apresh, and I'm sure our accredited trainer Daniel Jacob has said, MILT is not a learning course, it's a doing course. You get the benefit of a Miltonian in the way you conduct your day-to-day life. How many of you thought everything you did in this course, be it in terms of knowing game, sharing your information, being very confident on what you speak, and ability to talk confidently to people, how many of you thought this was possible when you started this course? And I'm sure not many. And this is what this course does. Even though I got introduced to MILT very late in my professional career, just about 2 years back, I took to MILT like fish into water. The reason I was able to get myself aligned into MILT, I saw that I was living as a Miltonian even without getting graduated as a Miltonian. Everything you do in your life, you have to think through, validate, is this the new you? In every interactions you have with every person, be it an attendant in the gas station, be it with a mate who comes and helps you, be it with a colleague, be it with a friend, be it with a spouse. Everything you need to look at it and saying that the new me, will I do it the same way I did yesterday? And this is not a one-time exercise. This is a continuous evolution. As Apresh says, my best is yet to come means, however great you are, however well you think you have progressed in your human relations, you can get better. And you will always live with this principle, my best is yet to come. Every relationship you have, I just don't mean the romantic relationships, which does not exclude that too. every relation, you will look to how can I help this person in this relationship, not what is it I get out of this relationship. Every interaction, be it with your colleague, every decisions you make in your life, you will do it differently because you know you are capable of much more than what you're doing now. Quite often we get lost. We have challenges. We look for escapes by keeping ourselves busy. We are comfortable to say that, okay, oh, when my calendar is all full, I've got a lot of things to do, I am fine. No. The true moments come whether you are living an aligned life happens when you are silent, when you don't have anything to do, when you are able to reflect on yourself and say, am I being in an aligned life? You have to understand and live with a conviction, saying, I am not a human being looking for a spiritual experience, looking to understand God. He says, I am the spirit. I am the spiritual person in a human body. Dear friends, this has given you an opportunity to explore the new you. Don't waste this opportunity. The biggest disservice which all of us can do is not live to our potential. And MILT gives you an opportunity to live to the best. And I wish you all the very best in your life. Thank you very much. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you for your inspiring
Ramesh.
words, Ramesh. Friends, we had a small batch, but very committed and enthusiastic set of participants. Now, the grand finale is coming to an end with a vote of thanks. So now I am going to call upon a person. He is a smart and committed businessman who travels to many countries and lives in Tanzania, East Africa, is ICWA by qualification. Let us welcome MILT Peak Performer Chandramani.
Good morning, all Miltonians. It's my pleasure to give the vote of thanks for this session, PPW 21. First of all, I'm giving the thanks to Mr. Daniel, who take this course up to this stage and where all the people who joining this course get benefited. Now, this team has supported by Sujata, Ms. Kavita, and other supporting teams. I'm giving thanks to them also. The second thing, this is for just now come into the mind, this human relation card. This human relation card is giving more powerful instrument in our life, but it is not like a medicine. When we sick, we eat it and we get cured. This is like a nutrition, food. We have to take every day. That is how I want to say, every Miltonians, every students who come for this course, don't take it as a medicine. You just take as it is a nutrition food. You eat, you read every day and go through it. Thank you.
Thank you, Chandramani. Big thanks to Danny for supporting me and cooperating with me to do all this program. So thank you very much.